it ain't easy, it's hard to get used to. Minding my own business, I'm not worried about what he do. Cause nowadays, all the niggas let me see through. I always said this is that I'm staying around people. Finding my own path like I'm writing my own sequel. Two-faced people all around, they be evil. 2021, you can never trust nobody. Good and bad thoughts on my mind, they be crowded. Push a nigga past his limits, then you see he bought it. Family work hard, but I never catch them found it. Came a long way, in my drip now I be drowning. Niggas stay dying, I got some hearts pounded. Multi-talented, my passion I haven't found it. Yeah, in my home, I was never ever doubted.
Yeah, we're live. Finally, we get a victory. What a victory. What a victory. It was a hard fighting victory, but nonetheless, I give thanks for the victory. I can't complain, and I wouldn't complain because that's something that I really need. We really need this victory today. So thank you guys for this victory. It was a very nerve-wracking victory as normal, but at least we crossed the line. And a win is a win, as I always say. You know, a win is a win. Doesn't matter how we win, long as we win. A 3 points is really, really what we need in this time. And that's what we get. So thank you guys for that 3 points. You know, we need it. And as I said, guys, you know, thanks each and every one who's been supporting the channel. Um, we hit almost 1,500 since we've been going. You know, that's almost a landmark for us. So, you know, keep going. You know, continue to support the channel as these guys been doing, and I really appreciate it. The love, the support. You know, never gonna complain because you guys been magnificent. You know, for the last couple of months, you guys been encouraging me a lot to keep on going. So thank you guys for the support. You know, continue to support the boy GFC Gov on YouTube channel. As we all know that Chelsea just finished play and we won a game. And I'm not gonna complain about the victory because that's what we ask for each and every day. You know, we just want Chelsea to play good. And even if we're not playing good, you know, we just want us to be getting those 3 points. And honestly, we've been getting it the last couple of weeks. You know, we've been having a result here and there. We've been dropping points here and there and picking up points here and there. So I really thankful for today. You know, Modric come on and score a wonderful goal. You know, not taking anything away from him. It was a good taken goal because I see Raheem Sterling get one like that when he should have go left. You know, but he didn't trust his left foot. He go right. You know, where all the defenders was and give them chance to come back and cover. You know, there's a lot we can bash or we can say about the players, and but for me, you know, I'm not gonna bash any players, but Marco Corella showed that he was out for a long time because that goal, second goal that Newcastle scored, you know, as a defender, you can never jump in. You know, the striker just easily turned him and went on his way, and that's not really acceptable. You know, that's not really acceptable at all. But you know, overall, we did get the victory, so that's all matters. But that doesn't mean that we still not showing sign of weakness. We are, you know, especially in the defensive area. You know, we can do much better. Shalaba, you know, I'm pleased for his performance because he haven't played that long first and been out for a while. So, you know, come back in and put that type of performance in. Cole Palmer again, no, is the man. Whether we like it or not, he's Mr. Chelsea. You know, that's all we can say. Cole Palmer is Mr. Chelsea at this point in time. he's been doing what acts of him. We bought him to come in and put the performance in, and he is putting performance. I can't complain because that's what we asked for. Sorry guys about that. I was saying, it's been a stressful one for us, but seeing how the how Modric take that goal was magnificent. I know that Gallagher probably get the assist for it, but it was a wonderful work again from Jackson. I keep on telling you guys that Jackson is not a striker. Jackson's best work is when he's coming from the left. Coming from off the left wing, that's where Jackson is more effective. That's where Jackson proved that he can be a decent player. Jackson is better than all the wingers that we got right now in the squad, honestly. But it was some good points from us, though. And it was frustrated for us, too. So it's a good win, and it's frustrated. We're not where we want to be quite honest. But I would take this at this point in time. I will take a 3 point at this point in time. As I said on my last video, I'm looking for at least a 12-pointer in the next couple of games, to be honest. Sorry, guys. Outside is really cold, and I'm just coming from work. And I rush home to watch to finish watch the game on the TV. But we just want to see a little bit more in midfield too, But good. I'm not gonna take anything from Caicedo and Enzo. And as I said, Marco Corella, that simple little mistake, could have cost us. But I ain't taking nothing away from Murphy because he really, really unleashed the beast on that one. I don't see no keeper we're going to save it. I saw a lot of people talking about Petrovic. Let us start with Petrovic. When we get him, a lot of people say we need a world-class keeper. We need a better keeper for Chelsea level. But every keeper have to start from somewhere. Look at Courtois. When we buy Courtois, who would have thought Courtois would have been the world-class keeper today? We send him out to Atletico on loan, and he strive and come back in and right away take over from Peter Cech. And Petrovic, for me, he's a solid keeper. None of the goals that scored Petrovic is his fault. None of the goals that I see score is not. You have nothing to do with him. I haven't seen him make a mistake that cost us a goal, to be quite honest. But Enzo, we need to have a little bit of uncomfortable conversation with Enzo. But when we get to midfield, we will talk about that. The Sassy again, not a world-class performance, but a really solid defensive performance. But overall, like the partnership in the defense line with Chalaba and Disasi, long let it rain. Not gonna complain, to be quite honest. Gusto again, not an excellent performance again from Gusto. Gusto just do what Gusto do, to be honest. But my biggest concern is Marco Corella. I see him make this mistake all over the season, to be quite honest. It's not only just today. So I can't even say, he's just back from injury or anything like that. That's what really causing this from him. But overall, like I see Cucurella make this mistake multiple times, to be quite honest, where he lunge in for the ball and get overturned, and that's something in his game that I always like. I know that he got the speed, and sometimes he think he can nick the ball, so that's why he do. But as a defender and you're leading, especially in that defensive third, if you third up the field where you can recover with the speed, that's fine. but so close to your 18 yard, you don't need to lunge in. You just need to contain, and that's all you have to do is just contain the striker. If he did go and contain Murphy, Murphy wouldn't get so clear through. Murphy, Shalaba even there, even if Murphy go around him, Shalaba would at least get a little bit of time to come and cover, but he give his defensive line no chance at all with that lunge in. Like you can never lunge in so close to your 18-yard box, and that's where the issue lie for me. The way how we lunge in from the from inside of his box out to the 18. He leave his force. Like you cannot leave. You break your defensive shape, and that's the biggest mistake. Like you cannot lunge in and break your defensive shape. That's unacceptable, and that's the biggest part where I can blame him, because he leave his defensive line exposed. Because when you're lunging like that, if you don't connect and you miss, as what he did, you give the opponent all the chance to go in one-on-one with your fellow defenders. And it's not I'm not gonna complain because it cost us a goal, yeah, but it could have cost us the 3 points, because it could have launched a pressure. If it was earlier in the game, it could have launched another pressure on us, where we have to fight it out. But thankfully, like, it never cost us the 3 points, to be quite honest. But that's something that he have to learn and have to get out of his game. Marco Corella have to learn and get that out of his game. Is lunging in, it's not helping the team. You cannot lunge in at all in especially so close to your defensive third. Like there is no way you can lunge in, because first thing first, if you don't get it right, you can give away a penalty, a free kick at the edge of the area, or you can get turned like what the player did. So it's a 50-50 chance. It's better if you try to contain the striker. Go as close as possible. Go out there, but don't lunge in, because if he do cut the ball on you, you know, he don't it's not like he's going straight through. And that's what he did wrong. He lunged in, and when he lunged in, the only option the striker have to do is push it, because he missed him completely. And if he did connect, he could have given away a free kick at the edge of the area. And little stuff like that. Like, we have to learn from it. As a defender that making so much money, like, you have to learn. Those are some little ABC situation, and I see you do multiple time throughout the season. As I said, thankfully that it haven't cost us today, but it cost us a goal. And the goal difference is really key, especially coming up in this part of the season. You're gonna need goal difference. Like, we can afford to be continue to concede goal. Like, we on a +2 goal now when we're going to be on a +3. So that's my biggest issue with that one. It just cost us an extra goal because Fulham is on minus 0 goals. So not Fulham, Wolverhampton. So Wolverhampton is just below us with some minus goal. But as I'm saying, like, we need to do better in that perspective. But overall, I give thanks for the 3 points. Caicedo go about his business again. Nothing too fancy or nothing to complain about, but he just go about his business. Nico Jackson, as I said, being Jackson. Raheem Sterling was poor today again. Raheem Sterling, another poor performance from Raheem Sterling again. Now it's time to have the conversation. Is Raheem Sterling? I'm not gonna say he's not good enough for Chelsea, because we all know what Raheem Sterling win in his career, and it would be so hard to really take that away from him, because Raheem Sterling is a player that win a lot in his career. When I said a lot, I mean like a lot. So none of us can stand here and try to take nothing away from him, because the man have his accolades and his trophy to show. So good one from career for him. But right now he is he is right now for me. It's questionable if he should be here next season. But the rest of wingers ain't showing no full consistent anyway. So can we put too much blame Ryan Sterling, because none of our wingers, other from Cole Palmer, have been consistent. Palmer being shown a lot of consistent. He is, and I have to say all credit to him, because he's the outstanding one out of all of our wingers. He's the most consistent player for all of us. I'm not gonna say that Caicedo seems like a player that really needs some help at this point in time. Enzo seems like he's overworked. It seems like Pochettino don't trust in Cassidy and these young midfielder that we got. See, Newcastle can trust in their little young midfielder, 17 years old, and he can put a lot of trust in him. I see Cassidy being loaning at Leicester City and being doing good thing over there. We bring him back from loan, but he still can get a game. If you know you weren't gonna give him game time, like leave him, let he finish the season over there. To be quite honest, yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm sorry about Sunday, man. I think you guys got robbed on Sunday, because I was rooting for you guys on Sunday. To be quite honest, I was rooting for you guys. Like honestly, I was one of the Liverpool biggest fan on Sunday. I really want you guys to win the title this season. I hope you guys can do it for me, because I can't afford to see City win another title, to be honest, and I can't afford to see Arsenal win it. So I'm depending on you guys to cross the line for me. I really thank you for the support. It's a win today, and I really appreciate it. But as I said, man, I'm rooting for you guys to go on and give me some joy in the remainder of the season. I need you guys to win me this title, to be quite honest. Yeah, but it was a good win. But as I was saying, like if we know we're gonna use him, why take him back from loan? Like that's just some of the concern I got with this Chelsea coach. As I said, and big up again, man. I wish you guys all the best for the rest of the season. I hope you guys can win with the striker. Take it away from City and Arsenal. Trust me, I would even wear a Liverpool shirt if you guys can do me that honor. I'll wear a Liverpool shirt for the day. Yeah, but I don't know what's really going on with Enzo, but he's not performing to the level that we expect. So I'm gonna say this right now on this stream. Is Enzo is a World Cup hype, because I saw a lot of players that go to the World Cup and have an excellent World Cup, and then when a club come in and spend big money on them, they never live up to the expectation. I'm praying and hoping that's not the case with Enzo Fernandez. But I see James Rodriguez, the Colombian, have an excellent World Cup for Colombia, and Real Madrid spent a whole bunch of money on him, and we all know how that one turned out. We all know that it didn't work out for him at Real Madrid, and he bounced around in couple teams, winning some major trophy, but he never lived up to the expectation that we all was expecting, and that's one of the biggest one that I can remember. Hadji Diouf from Senegal. Who remember El Hadji Diouf from Senegal? Have an excellent World Cup with Senegal. Go to I think it was a quarterfinal, or the first African team to reach the quarterfinal, or the semifinal. I think it's the semifinal. I don't remember because it was a long time ago. I think that was in the 2002 World Cup when Brazil won it. But they almost went all the way at that time. Liverpool bought him, never live up to the expectation again there. So it's hard to buy players from after the World Cup. The World Cup bumps with players, it can be really, really, really. damaging, because a lot of players can go there and have an excellent World Cup and just don't live up to expectation. I'm hopefully that's not the case with Enzo Fernandez at this point in time. But for me, he's not showing. For me, Caicedo having a better season right now. To be honest, Caicedo right now, I can say having a better season. Out of both of them, I would say Caicedo right now is having a better season. Enzo Fernandez be popping in and here and there, but Caicedo is a little bit more a little bit more consistent than him at this point in time. But Enzo Fernandez, I'm just, as I said earlier, I just hope it's not a World Cup, World Cup hype, but he can do better. I know he's a good player, but as I said, sometimes players just don't live up to the expectation, and just hope that's not in his part or in his case, but it was a good win for me. I really like the win, to be honest. I'm not going to really complain about the win. But as I said, Marco Corella need to shape up. You cannot make tackle like that. Raheem Sterling, again, another poor performance of him. But who do we got that can Modric? They said he's not consistent, but he did come on, and I can see a little bit of glimpse in there. And I see Raheem Sterling get one same way as how we get it, how we go around the keeper. But he was braver than Sterling to take it 1 foot further. As Sterling, as you go around the keeper, you need to take at least another touch to advance from the keeper, where you can open up the defense. So that was poor from Raheem Sterling. In his part as a pro, once you go around the keeper, you have to take another touch to secure yourself. But it's just not a poor performance from Sterling. I'm not trying to bash the guy here, but it's just another poor performance. Jackson, again, as I said, man, well done to Jackson. Good performance. Off the left wing, that's where Jackson do all the damage, and that's where Jackson can create a lot of problem. So Pochettino, I know you're watching and you see that every time that Jackson go on that left wing, he created chance for the rest of the team. He open up the team, open up the opponent, and that's what I want to see from Jackson. He is a left winger. Figure a way how to get a striker. Washington, you buy him as a striker, and he's been bagging in the divvied up team. Like, give him a chance. Give him a chance. We need to give him a chance. We have to give him a chance, because Sterling right now, the performance is not there. Madueke is not consistent with his performance either, because Cole Palmer, the right side is for Cole Palmer. Like, there's nothing no one can say about that side, because that side is Cole Palmer, art and art, But as I said, like, we win, and are really glad for the win. But I see where we need to improve a lot, and we still need to get it right. Now is the time for us to get it right. We got Arsenal postponed, we got Tottenham game postponed. Now we gotta run. We need to make a run now. And Palmer, again, honestly, doesn't matter what they want to say. I don't think that's have nothing to do with the coaching. That's individual brilliance from Cole Palmer. That was an individual brilliant goal from him. And the Modric one, we can say it's luck, or we can say you really take it well, because the way how we bring it through the defensive line right there, can say with a little bit of luck. But the composure that he take to bring that ball around the keeper and to hold his composure and slide it home, that's showing me that there's a player in there. But can we unleash the player that's in there? We need to see, and he unleashed this beast that's inside of him. He got all the flames and everything. He got all the potential in the world, but can he unleash it? And I think right now, like, Pochettino need to probably try to play him against those smaller teams in the number 10, where he can do the similar thing like what Palmer doing. Modric need to start to get a game run. I want to see Modric right now on the team. I need to see Raheem Sterling back on the bench, to be quite honest. But these type of performance right now, it need to be consistent. You know, that's all we need. We need consistent. We need some consistent run, and we can see having a Cole Palmer in that and on that left with a Modric in the 10. You know, even though we know they aren't gonna take Gallagher out of the team, but it can work. You know, or a Modric off the left. You know, consistent. Give him some game time. Consistent. You know, we got Leicester coming up. We got Boseman coming up. Like, give him those game. You know, give him those game and see if he can build a partnership with Gallagher and Palmer and Jackson. Even put him up top. You know, put him up top with his speed and put you know, use his speed as a false nine and use Jackson off the left. But for Saturday game though, I know we don't got the midfield, but I wouldn't want to see Enzo in that team. I would need to see Enzo get some rest. You know, we're gonna have to figure something out, to be quite honest. But I'm so glad for the win today, man. I'm really, really glad for the win. You know, it calmed my nerves a lot, to be honest. It was a nerve-wracking game. When we go up 3, I turned the stream on because I was just coming from work and said I'm gonna go on live now. And then I saw Marco Corella make that silly mistake, you know, that cost us the goal. And then after that, like it just all went down the hill a little bit for me. But out from that, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I really, really happy for the victory. You know, I really want to see my team do well. You know, once my team doing well, that's all matters to me. I just want to see my team do well. You know, Isak, what a strike from that man, man. I would buy Isak right now, to be quite honest. I will buy Isak right now. Isak is a good striker. Isak right now, I would take Isak right now at Chelsea to lead our line because he is a striker, you know, and that's what we are. That's what we want. We want our team to be finishing chances, and Isak being finishing chances, you know, and that's what we want, you know. But as I said, Liverpool, you know, Liverpool is my favorite to win the title right now, you know, and Man City will second and Arsenal third. But today is all about Chelsea, you know, and for any Liverpool fan watching, I know they robbed Liverpool yesterday because that was a penalty late on for Andy. If you're still watching, man, that was a penalty on Sunday. Any matter how they want to take it or not, that was a penalty. Guys, please remember to like the video. Hit up the like button for me. You know, hit the like button for me. But right now, to be quite honest, like Chelsea, man, Chelsea is an art attack FC. We can start to call Chelsea Art Attack FC because if you're not strong, man, you're gonna have a heart attack when you're watching Chelsea game because you never can tell what you're getting from Chelsea. And as I said, Art Attack FC, man, is in full flight. Like you want to see all Chelsea fans, supporters, like watch most of Chelsea, watch along, and see how they're suffering. I can't find myself going to that suffering, so I try to come on after the game. It's not easy to watch that game, to be quite honest. I have to see Chelsea up 3-0 with 5 or 10 minutes to go before I said I will come on live. You know, because as I said, man, Art Attack FC is in full flight. And I can see myself going through all those stress and pain on a live stream, to be quite honest. I don't want no one clip me up. You know, it's not easy, man. It's not easy to really watch Chelsea. we're glad for the win, as we should. Glad for the win. But do you want to really go through that pain and all that stress? Like I don't think no one want to go through none of that, because I know for a fact that I don't want to go through none of that pain. I don't want to see I'm going through that emotion where I seems like I'm drained and I'm on my last breath, and I can't help myself. It's not good. Like, it's not good, man. It's not good at all. And for the Newcastle fan, man, they're not having a good season. Newcastle ain't having a good season at all. Like, Newcastle having a good season. Last season, I thought was just a fluke run for Newcastle. To be honest, I think that was just a fluke one for them, because at this point in time, like, they're not having a good season at all. Newcastle not having a good season. I'm not saying that we are better. I'm not saying Chelsea are better at all, but overall, like, I can talk for Newcastle. Like, for how Newcastle played last season and how they've been playing right now, like, they're not having a good season. And we definitely not saying we're better than them, but right now we 1 points behind them with a game in hand. So if we win our game in hand, we can go above them. But overall, like, they're not having a good season. Bruno seems like he don't want to be there. If you notice, most of the Newcastle players, like, they're moving like they like the season already over. Like like the season already done and dusted. All like they're like, I can do, and Newcastle got one of the richest owner, but not because they got the richest owner doesn't mean that they can go and spend, because the financial fair play, so they can go and spend as they like. But it's what it is. Chelsea has spent $1 billion, but Chelsea's a global team. Our finance and financial is way way better than them for a minute now. But the way how we've been moving, man, like, it's not good though. We're not moving like a big team, but hopefully that Pochettino now can go on a run and help his season. And if we get rid of him at the end of the season, that's fine with me, because, as I said, I don't think he's the man to take us to the glory land. But I'm not gonna complain if he give me a good run for the rest of the season. Because I wanna have a good run. That's all matters to me. Like, to see us having a really good run. At least until the end of the season, especially in the FA Cup. If we can make it to that final, and even try to snack it in the final, that would be another plus for me again too. I would be thankful if we can do it. But at this point in time, like, what I'm saying is, Pochettino, like, it doesn't help his case at all season long. But I don't want to see Sterling on Saturday or Sunday. I don't know which day we play, if it's Saturday or Sunday, but I don't want to see Sterling. I don't want to see Sterling in that game, the next game we're playing. After the international break, hopefully we got Christopher Nkunku back. I think we probably have him back at the end of the international break, or he probably started train, but can he stay fit? That's the next thing. Like, can he stay fit until the remainder of the season? Can he go on a run? At least, though, we got what? We got 11 game left. out of all the teams, we got 11 game. We in Arsenal, I think. We're gonna Tottenham, because Tottenham got a game in hand. Because I think Luton play their game this Wednesday. They're gaming on this Wednesday. But can we do go on a run and try at least, try to climb the table a little bit. That's all we need as Chelsea fan. Finish ahead of Manchester United. Because Manchester United ain't playing good, but we still can go above them. West Ham United haven't been playing good. We still can go above them. Like, what's going on with Chelsea? It seems like we cannot close the gap at all. It seems like the bottom half of the table like is our destiny these days. Like, it doesn't matter what happens, we cannot close the gap at all. And that's all we've been asking for, is to close the gap. Chelsea need a break, man. All Chelsea fans need a break. Can Art Attack FC give us a break? Like, give us Leicester and give us Bournemouth our next match, and I don't know. We play Brighton. No, we play Burnley. The next game is against Burnley. So can we at least, and then we got a couple of games, winning games. I think Sheffield United in that mix. Can we get a break? Can we go on a run now? That's all we need, is to go on a run. A run would be perfect for us. Art Attack FC, man. This game was a close call to have a stroke, especially when Marco Corello made that lunging ditch tackle, man. Like, what are you doing right there? There's no way you can do stuff like that, But we're glad for the win, man. We're glad for the win. Livramento back at Stamford Bridge, good young baller that leave us, but he's at Newcastle now, so we ain't gonna complain. But that goal from Modric, man, and that goal from Palmer, man, two well taken goals. Like, I'm really, really, really glad for those goals, to be quite honest. I'm really thankful for the win overall. Thanks to Matisse, because I was at work and I was listening to Matisse when we scored our first goal. And Matisse, man, I heard Matisse was like, "Oh, can I celebrate goal?" That let me start to work faster and harder, man, to get out of there, because it was like, it's time to go. I need to go finish the game. But thanks to Matisse, man. Matisse, like, you're the one that was keeping me up to date. I really appreciate it. One of my favorite content creator, man, Matisse, to be honest, and coach from Chelsea perspective, man. Like, that's my own, Mitchie boy, same love, blue board analyst, like all the Chelsea content creator, man. I know we're all happy today because we do get a win. Chelsea session the same way. Marin, who's always on the show, this victory is for all of us. I know we all can sleep good tonight. I know we all can at least take a deep breath and know that we don't have to worry about it until Sunday again, against Leicester. But I know that for me though, a lot of our fan keep on talking about that we got some world-class players. It's time for us to really sit and consider that some of these players are probably not going to ready for the next couple of years, to be quite honest. Let's be real right now. A lot of these players probably not going to be ready for a couple of years. A lot of these players maybe don't even ready at all. We have to take all of this into consideration. If we're really serious, we have to really deep this. because probably a lot of our team, a lot of our players probably don't even ready at all. So we have to look at it and say probably some of these players are the money gonna go to waste because some of these players probably not don't live up to expectation. Not saying that some not gonna make it, but a lot of these players probably don't even make it. If all of them make it, then I would hold my hand up and say yes, I'm glad and thankful. But it's something that we really have to take into consideration, and see where we're gonna go from here on. Because to be honest, consistent is key thing in this game. And we have to be consistent from these young players, especially coming up into next season. We're gonna have big problems, major problems too. So we have to figure a way out, especially in the summer window. We're gonna have to either go in the market and find us even a few experienced player, that can rudder the ship and give us a little consistent if we really want to climb the table. Even Rafinha, I know he turned us down before, but he's not getting as much game time as he need at Barcelona. But we're gonna have to do something if we want to be honest, and if we want to speak honest as Chelsea fan and want the best for our team. Like, we have to be honest with ourselves. We're gonna have to go for probably two or three experienced player that already been there and done it, and player who know. I'm not talking about our Sterling and stuff like that, because Sterling have a problem from day one. Sterling, the team around Sterling have to be set away where he's not the main focus. And that's where we go wrong. Like, we think Sterling was gonna be the out and out savior, but now we see that he's not. And I'm not bashing the man, but now we can all sit here and we can all see that Sterling is not the man that you're gonna depend on in and out. But what I'm saying is we need to go in the market. It's not only a striker we need. We're gonna need another midfielder, a big, strong, powerful midfielder to give Caicedo a little bit of help. We know we got Ugo Chuka, but he's out injured. And he's young. He's pretty young. We need a season in, season out midfielder to help Enzo out, to take some of the pressure off him, to take some of the pressure off Caicedo. Plus we're gonna need a leader defender, because we cannot depend on Fofana, because right now we don't know what Fofana gonna bring. We're gonna need an out and out striker. If we're gonna sell Broja, we got Fofana, David Fofana as a striker was doing really well, scored a wonderful goal, over the weekend. He probably can be a backup striker, but do you want to use him as a backup striker where you can put him out on loan one more time to gradually get the finish, to get the experience? I would keep him on loan in the Premier League for the next season, to be quite honest. I wouldn't just take him back in. At least give him, because he's really young. So at least give him another year out there on loan in the Premier League, in the league itself. Help build his confidence. I'll gradually build him, and then we'll bring him in. If he do well enough, we can bring him in the second season if he's been consistent like what he's been doing this season, because he's been leading that line well. He's been playing well. So I would give him one more here in the Premier League, to a team that we know is going to get game, that really need a striker, and let him grow from there. But we're gonna have to reassess the whole entire team, to be quite honest. Even though we win today, and I know we all celebrating because we win, and I know the win looked good for us, but be honest with ourselves. It's time for us Chelsea fans to really sit back and be honest with ourselves. Look deep down inside and ask ourselves this question: is this team that we have right now, is it capable of challenging for even the top four or European spot next season? Have this player mentality is good enough? We're gonna have to ask all of this question. It's gonna be some uncomfortable question, but we do have to ask. We do have to wonder and figure out. To be quite honest, we're not gonna sit here and be naive. There's a lot of things to be done. Is Pochettino is the problem? I don't think so. He is one of the problem. Is not the major problem. Put it that way. Let me correct myself. Pochettino is part of the problem this season because he should have already figured out each and every player that he really got right now. So I'm not saying Pochettino is not the problem. I'm not saying Pochettino should go right now because it's not easy right now for him to go. I don't think he can go at this point in time. I don't think they're gonna get rid of him right now because you don't want to break the player's spirit unless you're gonna get a world-class manager, someone that the players look up to, like a Zidane, or a De Zerbi. And De Zerbi ain't gonna leave Brighton, and the reason why I said De Zerbi because a lot of these players that in this team right now already play under De Zerbi. So little stuff like that. But if we'd have got even someone like a Rafael Leao when we were trying to get him, because I think we switched Modric for Rafael Leao, and I think that we should have just go for Leao. To be quite honest, we could have go for Modric too, but put him out on loan so we can develop. If we know we're going to give him that consistent game time, we should at least give him a Premier League loan to one of those little low team in the Premier League. To be quite honest, where he can go cook and where he can develop. Sometimes you buy some young players for a big price, but they're just not ready for the occasion. And I think that's what reached Modric right now. I think he's not ready for the occasion, but I think he can be a good player. But he's going to need coaching. He's going to need time. And I don't think Chelsea got time. So we should at least give him a loan where he can go bang it over there, somewhere in the Premier League, probably like a Burnley, like how we do with Fofana, or probably a Sheffield United, that he's gonna play week in, week out, because he's gonna be the outstanding player there, week in, week out, and build something in the Premier League. I think that's what we did, and that's one of the biggest mistakes that we made. We buy all these young players, and Chelsea fan, as all of us, we have to be patient, a little bit patient. That's what I've been looking at right recently. That we're gonna have to be patient because if we don't loan these players out, we're gonna have to take them on, and we're gonna have to wait on them patiently for them to gradually grow. As I said, some will grow, and some won't grow. So some will come good, and some won't come good. So we're gonna have to know that some of these players, we're not gonna make anything off them. We're gonna have to cut our loss. But overall, I don't want to go deep into that because that would be for another video. But today is all about the victory, But I'm still seeing a lot of weakness in this team. Cole Palmer, and as I'm saying, the last couple of games, he looked like he was weirded out. To be honest, we don't want to overuse him. We need to manage him properly. We don't want him to go to the wayside like some of our players. But he need someone like today. He got an excellent game. When we up three something, you want to have someone that can replace him, that can keep the same level. That's the problem that I have. When you take Palmer off, it seems like our attack go north. The attacking level drop a little bit. And we need someone with at least a little bit of experience that when we know that when he come on, he can know that he's gonna fight, and show Palmer that, if you slip up or you drop form, I can carry the load for you. We need another person to help carry some of the load. You don't want to burn him out. You don't want to overuse him. So we need stuff like that. We need someone to really help him carry the burden. But as I'm gonna say again, for me, he is so far Chelsea player of the season. But for me right now, the main thing is to climb the table. And that's what we need. We need to climb the table. I'm gonna tell you something. You see Pochettino and Unai Emery. Big up, big up, big up, big up, coach. I'm just here waffling, I'm just glad for the victory, you know. Yeah, coach. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I was just here talking a little bit about the team, that deep down inside, like we have to come to reality, to face reality that some of these players gonna come and be world class for us, and some of these players we're gonna have to cut our loss, because Cole Palmer, if we notice, like we can't even give him a break. Like anytime he come off the field, the leverage up, So we're gonna have to look deep into the squad and send some of these players out on loan and get one or two experienced player, not to overuse Parma. That's my biggest concern right now is the way we've been using Palmer. We don't want to burn him out too early, in his career. So we're gonna have to go deep into the squad, to be honest, and in the summer and really look and see what we got, and send some of these players probably on a Premier League loan, and let they get some experience, like Fafana. Fafana been doing good over there, so we need to give them a loan, but not into one of the top 10 Premier League team, probably like one of the promoted team, that get promoted, where at least, week in, week out, they're gonna be getting game so they can work on their craft. But I think we're gonna need at least a 4 or 5, you know, players for the summer. To be honest, we're gonna have to think about someone that can come on, even for Palmer, late stage in the game, and keep up the same intensity. We're gonna have to go deep into the squad. If David Fafana, that at Burnley, I don't even think we should take him off loan next season. Give him another loan where he can build on what he's been doing this season. And our board, they like to go, but Fafana looked like he's a goal scorer, and that's what we've been short of. And I don't know if the coach see that definitely that Jackson is a left winger. Raheem Sterling need to be completely out of the squad, to be quite honest. I have nothing against Raheem Sterling because he's born in Jamaica and I born in Jamaica. I'm a Jamaican too. But we have to look on reality. Like Raheem Sterling is not playing like Raheem Sterling at Man City, and it's time for us to either gamble with Modric and just give him the floor. Let's see what he can do. Just give him the floor. Raheem Sterling get his chance for so many games, and he still haven't been taking it. Like that simple one-on-one. Like you go around the keeper and you don't take a second touch after you go around the keeper to set yourself. That should be a clear day between him and the defender. And little stuff like those, like we have to work on it. But I'm just glad for the win, because all of us, as I said today, like the stress that we all went through during this game, to be quite honest, in the last couple of weeks, this victory, I know it kind of takes some of the gray hair off a lot of the Chelsea content creators, because our Art Attack FC, man, it was there, to be quite honest. Like I don't know, some of our content creators don't have stroke in this season and last season. Like it's a lot to take in, but we need to improve, especially in the defensive third. Marco Corella have to improve. You know I'm gonna say Shalaba have a good game today. I can see Disasi, have a fair game too. And we all know what Gusto normally do. Gusto do Gusto thing. But in the midfield, Enzo Fernandez seems like he's either he burned out or he got something is bothering him or something. But he's not being the Enzo Fernandez that we see early out in the season. To be quite honest, his performance is not really up up there like it should be, or we should expect it would be. But overall, like, a win is just a win. But we know we can continue to play like this, especially when we play Tottenham and we can play like this. We have to have some control in our defensive and midfield area against those two teams. The attack will come out for itself. But once we go up against Arsenal and Tottenham, we have to our midfield have to start a click and perform for us to come up with anything. But those are the main two games that we really got, that I can really say that we don't know where that's gonna go. But every other game is winnable. So what I want to see for right now and the rest of the season, all these teams that we got, to be quite honest, we need to pick up 3 points. We need to pick up result, because we got Brighton, we got Burnley, we got Sheffield United, we got West Ham, right? We got Bournemouth. Like, mostly a lot of these games, we got Everton. A lot of these games are winnable. The only game that I see should give us a little bit of problem in this part of this is Arsenal and Tottenham. But a lot of these games that coming up, like, and we got Manchester United, but at Stamford Bridge, and we need to get a 3 points from there. We need to teach Manchester United a lesson. If you don't give me anything, Pochettino, the only thing I'm begging for is to finish above Manchester United. I know it's hard, but I know they're gonna drop a lot of points because they got some of these big teams to come up, to be honest. And if we take our 3 points from them, we can close the gap. So give me the 3 points against Manchester United, and I'm happy. And take that 3 points from Arsenal, and I will even be more happy, to be quite honest. Because as I said, London should stay blue. London cannot be red. Like, I don't want Arsenal to win the title at all. I don't care if Liverpool want to win it. I don't want Man City to win it either, because it's gonna be hard for my team to ever win 4 titles in a row. I don't think no other team will be able to do it. Especially how they're clamping down with financial fair play. I don't think that will ever be done again. So I don't want that. I don't want them to have that record at all. It's hard to get 2 in a row, much less to get 4 in a row. So for me, Liverpool is my out and out favorite. I'm a Liverpool wagonist right now. I'm jumping on Liverpool wagon and cheer them on, because Arsenal, I can never see Arsenal win that Premier League title. I see that the last title they win, the Invincible, and I see the way how they were going, like it was a coming of Christ. I can't afford to see that anymore. And if Arsenal win that title, all Chelsea fans have to hide and come off social media, because they're gonna take over the whole entire social media. The social media probably gonna wreck if Arsenal win it. So Liverpool, hope they can do us one and take that title. London stay blue. That's all I'm hoping for. London stay blue. I sound I sound like I don't hate no team at all, man. But I just can't afford for Arsenal to win the title. I'm sorry. That's just my biggest concern. I don't even worry about Manchester United and the rest of them, even though I want to finish above them. But I just can't afford to see Arsenal win the title at all. Like I don't think I can able to go to work because I got an Arsenal fan at work, man. He's annoying. He's annoying with his Arsenal thing, man. So for me, come on, Liverpool. Yeah, but it was a good victory today. Was a good one. We love it and we appreciate it. and we're gonna celebrate it until we go up against Leicester again. Because as I said, all Chelsea content creators probably sleep well tonight. Marco Correa give us a slight stroke, but I guess we overcome it, because as I said, that lunge in the final third, that there's no professional defender should ever lunge in like that, especially at the edge of your 18-yard box, where if the guy turn you, he got a straight through one-on-one with your fellow defender or one-on-one with your goalkeeper, you know and if you reach and don't go late, you can always clip him up, but overall, as I said, a win is a win, and I'm gonna always celebrate the win, and I'm gonna give thanks for the win. Chelsea Perfect is in the building. Yeah, thank you all you guys for your support. Reach the 1 hour mark, where I'm gonna say, because I'm up since 4 o'clock this morning. That's the time I go to work every morning. So I'm up since 4. So I'm not gonna stay too long. I just want to say thank you each and every one that been supporting the channel, and all the love. Coach, he's the teacher for all of us. He's the one of the best content creator that I ever met, and one of the most kind-hearted person that I can say that's on the internet. Like he support you in each and every way that he can. He always support. He got his own channel, but he always giving love and showing love and supporting every single person that's on his community. Not only me, every single content creator, that he can support that's on his channel. He support us. I never see any content creator trying to build someone else YouTube channel like he do, man. Like, what more can I say about this gentleman? Like, I hope one day I can meet him in person. This man is a legend. This man is an angel. Like, the love that he show. Anyone don't subscribe to that channel need to go over there and subscribe. Let me put it up right here. But I'm gonna say, man, right here, go support, show your love and show your support over there, because this man community is one of the most loving community that you can ever join. Like, he always showing love, always have respect on his channel. He he's not a selfish person. He's a people person. I don't know what else can I say about this man, to be quite honest. I can go on from now until next week. I can rhyme, I can say a lot of things, but trust me, if you're not a subscribe over there, need to go over there, man. This man shows so much support. I don't know how he do it, but he always showing love. Even when he's on his own channel, he always take the time out to show love to someone else. And you cannot ask for more. I really appreciate you, coach. Honestly, I really do. Sometimes when I'm at work, even this morning, I was listening to you guys. And it was really really nice to see both they were going at it, and but the respect and the love they show each other was really amazing. They're not pissing each other off to the max. You can agree to disagree, and you can disagree to agree, but it was a good show this morning from you guys, and I really appreciate each and every day, that I can listen to you guys. So you come to the end of the stream, guys. I thank all of you guys for watching. Your boy GSC Garvin YouTube channel, and hopefully that we can go on Saturday and close the deal again with another victory. That would do us another wonder. But as I said, man, love for each and every one, you know, and prosperity for everything what everyone want to do in life. You know, each one teach one. You know, we all grow together. You know, as coach would always say, you know, we all can grow together and we all can show each other love. You know, it doesn't matter how far you are or near you are. Love conquer everything. So thank you guys. Remember to hit the like button and share and subscribe to your family and friends.
Coming from a bad place, oh yeah. Tryna be a better me just for you. But it ain't easy, it's hard to get used to. Minding my own business, I'm not worried about what he do. Cause nowadays, all the niggas that be see-through. I always said this is that I'm staying around people. Finding my own path like I'm writing my own sequel. Two-faced people all around, they be evil. 2021, you can never trust nobody. Good and bad thoughts on my mind, they be crowded. Wish a nigga pass his limits, then he see he bought it. Family work hard, but I never guess I'm found it. Came a long way in my dream, now I be drowning. Niggas stay dying out here, got some hearts pounded. Multi-talented, my passion, I haven't found it. Yeah, in my home, I was